The one thing that every building site has in common is the skip, but so much of what goes into it is perfectly usable. There's always bricks, tiles and a dozen other core materials that arrive in excess, but the few left over seem to be useless. Even recycled, they still become waste.
Recipro was formed in 2008 as an online platform for construction companies to upload their surplus to requirement materials. That then is seen by other construction companies, other builders, DIYers that are looking for building materials that are a lot cheaper or even free in some places. That went for a few years and very quickly escalated throughout the UK. We then realised that there was an opportunity to maybe deal with the larger construction companies within the industry. They wanted a more managed service, offline, so that hence we created Recipro City, which is a halfway house where we actually physically take materials from the larger construction sites and move those materials into the local communities.
Recipro offers you a different way to think about recycling, an innovative approach to solving this perennial problem of the construction industry. Around 13% of materials that arrive on a building site end up as waste without even being used, and discarded excess materials cost the construction sector around £1.5 billion per year.
What Recipro provides is a service for all construction companies, whatever size, to showcase their surplus materials or end-of-line stock. So we deal with the whole supply chain, from major construction companies to major building suppliers and merchants, right down to tradespeople. The whole idea is that our service we give a service to the whole industry to allow them to get their unused materials reused within local communities.
Recipro is an online community where contractors, developers and members of the public can come together to sell and trade excess materials so that they can be used for their intended purpose instead of becoming landfill.
Recipro's main objectives are to stop all construction companies and the supply chain from throwing away perfectly good building materials. We're led to believe that 13% of all building products delivered to site are never used and are simply thrown away.
Beyond just trading in bricks and lumber, Recipro has also become home to a wide range of charity and community projects who are benefiting from the huge discounts on building materials that no one else could provide them. We give you the chance to turn what would normally be waste into something that can change the lives of people across the country.
I think Recipro is different to any other organisation. We actually are engaging with the whole supply chain, from DIYers to small tradespeople up through SMEs to major construction companies, also merchants and suppliers and manufacturers. I think it's important that the whole of the industry gets involved in the reuse agenda. Also, we measure the carbon saved and the tonnage, and that information is given back to the customers. There is competition out there, but it's very much isolated. People are doing bits of what we do. We I think are the only people doing the whole aspect of reuse throughout the whole industry.
Waste is fact of life, and while we all do our best to minimise what we throw away, the best option is always to find a better use for leftovers. Recipro can help you recoup some of the cost of excess materials and to make a real difference to people and to the environment.